Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about the things that I've learned throughout my mental health journey. So grab a drink and a snack and let's get started. Actually, before I start, I just want to preface that these are just things that I've learned. So you may or may not agree with everything that I'm going to say. Everyone's journey is different, so you might have your own experiences that teach you other things, and that's okay. Okay, so number one is that you won't always be okay, and that's okay because that's just life. There are ups and downs. Everyone has those. And healing isn't linear, so it's not gonna go like this. It's gonna be like this. So you might be feeling really great at moments, and then you might have a little dip, and then you'll go up again, but then you might also go way down. That's just how it goes. You can be feeling really great at one point and really down at another, but that doesn't mean you're not ever gonna have another good day. So just keep going. Number two is that not everyone will be able to understand your pain, but the right ones will support you. And some people are kind of set in their ways about mental health and see it as a weakness, and I personally choose to not surround myself with those kind of people. From what I've experienced, mental health struggles is one of those things that unless you've been through it, you might not fully understand how difficult it can be. Whereas, like, even if you haven't broken your arm, if you heard that someone broke their arm, you could understand, oh, that must really hurt. Whereas for mental health, they're kind of like sometimes like snap out of it, get over it, just, I don't know, take a nap, you'll feel better kind of thing. It's not fully understood like the level of physical pain is. So if you don't understand it, that doesn't make you a bad person. But in my opinion, if you put others down because of it, call them weak, less than, they're just making problems up, etc., then that's a problem, and you are not a good person for that. Number three, as frustrating as it may be, some days are harder than others, and the reason isn't always clear. So if we go back to our graph, one day you could be feeling like this, and then the next day like this, and there's not always a clear reason why. So there might be some kind of unknown trigger, or I don't know, some chemical imbalance. I don't know the science behind it, but that happens. Number four is probably one of, if not the most important one, and it's that your feelings are valid, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. No one else is in charge of your feelings but yourself. You decide how you feel. Now, with that being said, you're allowed to get mad at a situation, be upset by something, but how you react to your feelings is important to note, because just because you're mad at someone doesn't mean you can go and punch them in the face, but you're allowed to be mad. Number five is also really important, and it's that it's okay to put your mental health first, and at times it's absolutely necessary that you do. You might struggle with feelings of guilt of saying no to someone, setting other boundaries, or just kicking someone out of your life because they're harming your mental health. But if it's at that point where it is harming your mental health, you need to do it. Number six is, if possible, try to find someone else that you can talk to. It could be a friend or a counselor, anyone, because I think once you do release some of your thoughts and feelings, the weight off your shoulders will be immense. Because finding someone that you can trust and talk to about this subject can be really freeing, and it can also help you not feel so alone. Number seven is that your pain is real and it's not all in your head. For anyone that says that, I feel like also needs help. But also, like, no one would choose to suffer with this, so why would they make it up? If you think that they just want attention, that's probably not the case. Number eight is also really important, and it's that it's okay to need to take a break sometimes. Even if you don't suffer from mental health problems, you need to take a break. So with mental health problems, I feel like you need to take even more breaks. Number nine is that because of everything I've been through, my body easily goes into fight or flight mode. But it's important to remember that that doesn't actually mean there's always a danger. Number 10 is you may not ever feel like your old self again or normal, and that's just because you've been through a lot. So over time, you'll likely learn some coping skills that'll help you regain some normalcy. Number 11 is you might be waiting for the other shoe to drop, but don't dwell on it to make it happen. Number 12 isn't always easy to follow, but it's that you shouldn't make important decisions when you're feeling low. Always give it time and thought. Number 13 is that even if you don't see or hear it, most people struggle with their mental health at some point, so don't feel embarrassed or ashamed of your struggles. Number 14 is that there are many forms of help that you can seek, such as rehab, meds, therapy, It's just important to remember that you shouldn't let others decide your treatment plan. It has to be made by you because you're the one that has to go through with it. And number 15 is that physical health is not more important than mental health, and vice versa. Just because someone can't see your pain inside doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, so that's the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you have any lessons learned that you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments below. And thanks for watching, and I hope you have a good day.